Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob here from Ram Studio Comics. Welcome back. So I finally went and did it. I had this request a bunch of times, and I think I previously tried to get this to react better, but I finally got it to work right, or right enough, I would say, to create spider webs. Look at that. Glorious, glorious spider webs all over the place. Webbing all over. However much you want, there it is. So to basically make this available to you, I'm putting it in my inking set. I'll make sure there's a link in the description box below. I'm actually going to add it to two sets, the inking and the painting set for Clip Studio Paint, Manga Studio 5. It'll work in any of those. But I want to give you a tip on how to use these. So for instance, with this one, if you want the thicker webs up front, you can see there's a little blip right there, so I got to actually touch that up. But don't worry, I fix all the inconsistencies in my brush and then update the files as I go. And you get those for free once you get the pack, by the way, so you can see it right there. But yeah, so it works really well. And one of the things you want to do is you want to press harder for webs that are up close, and then as you have it go back in the distance, press really light. You can see you get these tiny little webs. It bends nice and easy, as webs should. And for me, I think it looks pretty darn convincing and a huge, huge time saver. Now, another benefit to using a brush like this, because I get a lot of people when I share this stuff, they say, it's cheating, it makes artists not learn to draw on their own, why would you do that, and all this and that, and whatever. It also affords you different opportunities. So for instance, like one of the things I would do with a brush like this, I immediately wanted to do on this piece, was I thought about maybe writing Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen up top, because now with a brush like this, it becomes a lot easier to do something like this, where before maybe, you looked at it and thought, God, that's just too time consuming and I'd love to do that, but why would I do that? When you have a brush like this, it becomes a lot more doable. Because, you might have to redraw this a bunch of times. You know how letters can be. You might have to redraw these at different scales, use the bracket keys to scale this up, and try it again. Oh, and by the way, I clipped the artwork. Let me get that out of the way so that I could hide the webs as I draw them. So that's another technique that you'll do, because this brush isn't going to know when to go behind and in front of something. So you clip the artwork or you draw a selection, and that's how I got it to do that. But then if we take this now with a larger scale, look how nice that comes out. And if you want to point, you just kind of let off of it. Yeah, so I could see myself using this for that. And you might have to redraw certain letters a couple times just to get it right. Use layers to your advantage, stuff like that. Whatever, but it's highly effective. Now the other one that's included in this set, I could have already mentioned, but I'll throw it in there again. And I got to flip these colors. One last thing that I have to adjust in the brush settings as I upload these is this chain link brush. And let's see. Oh, I guess I had to go back the other way. Let's get that to here. This to white. Back to black. There we go. So we got this chain link brush. And this one was one that I shared, and a lot of people, gave it some bad attention. And, again, why would you do that? It's cheating. It's not cheating. It's utilizing your artwork to a more efficient degree. And in which case, if you get my brush and it's like, well, no, Rob, I'm using your brushes, use this to learn from. Okay, so just like if there was a brush that helped you with perspective, and I'm thinking I'm going to make one for the webs that go on Spidey's face. I don't know why I drew those chains on his face, but we could make this Spidey spawn. You could have like the chains coming out. It's like a big bow tie. But use this and you learn from it. So say you start to implement chains into your designs like this, and you're like, well, I want all these crisscrossing chains. Then the more you implement and use this, you're going to learn these shapes, okay, and these forms. And that's something I really want to stress with this stuff, because it's not like you're going to always use custom brushes for every single element of your work, but there's times when it's very beneficial. It affords you some time to do other things, so you could think about more maybe design concepts. So all of a sudden chains aren't so hard, and you're like, you know what, maybe if I just kind of chain the corners down like a, I think you'd see like that with safes or whatever, the corners would be chained, and pinned down to something, like they were really trying to secure the safe to the floor, whatever it is. So you start to think about more design elements that you can achieve with this stuff, and not just like, wow, I'd love to do chains there, but they're going to take forever. And I've got videos on the channel here where you can learn how to create these on your own, and I walk you through the process for establishing the brush tip and then implementing it into these brushes. So Clip Studio is fantastic for that, and it's one of the few softwares that I found that can give you this really nice ribbon effect. And I think that's actually what it's called over here. Where's it at? Spring effect, texture, stroke. Yeah, the ribbon effect right there. So at any rate, hopefully you enjoy this video. Hopefully you like these brushes. I'm going to be bringing you some more, so make sure to comment in the video section below. Let me know what type of videos you'd like to see. I'll get those on the schedule, and we'll keep having fun with this stuff. But at any rate, thank you very much for the support of the channel. As always, keep drawing, keep having fun, and I will talk to you soon.